All right, everyone. It looks like everything's a go. Well, good evening. Good evening. We're about to hear from one of our grand marshals, Chella Diaz. You'll be meeting her off and on throughout the community where she can post and share any of her arsenal of great information. This was my chance to interview Chella and learn a little bit about LinkedIn and to share with you some of the things that I'm already in process learning from her and executing, because when Chella teaches, she teaches you so that you can go back and do the work so that your personality and your message is true. So let's take a minute to play some of this interview, and I'll stop as needed to make sure there's clarity. We're just about sharing these powerful people with you. Forgive any errors or sound quality or lighting or anything like that, because we just wanted to come forth and share the excellence of these teachers. So here we go. This is the pre-introduction of course, the podcast. Hello, everyone. This is Mary Haswood Fernandez, your host of Leadership Legacies and Legends Unleash, the podcast. I am so excited to come before you today with our guest. I've known her less than a month, but powerful people know how to find each other and make wheels turn. So remember, you can find us on Spotify, Apple, all your favorite listening sites, and we're going to dive right in. Our guest today is Chella Diaz. She is a powerful woman, in my opinion. We met at a conference. In the first place, when you go to a conference, you don't go to play. You go to do what you came to do. And having met her from the fruit of that conference, this is where we are today, live on Leadership Legacies and Legends under pre-recordings. So I introduce you to a phenomenal woman that I just adore. She's already a mentor and a teacher, high impact in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, Chella Diaz. Welcome, Chella. Hello, hello. Tell us all about you.
Oh my goodness. One, it's a pleasure to meet you. And I would like to go back and say, sometimes when you meet that person that you know is the right thing, you take massive action.
Amen. Totally agree.
Right? There is no overthinking it, ladies. This is just for my ladies. This is for my ladies. No overthinking it. No, what will they think? What will they? No. When you meet that person, right, you can never say the wrong thing to the right person.
That's so true. Activation, no fear. And women, I think, tend to think too much or have this great trust wall. This is great. I like her. All the vibes are in place, but do I act on anything she's saying? So, what is your expertise and what are you most passionate about?
I am passionate about guiding women entrepreneurs to charge their value. Ladies, we give too much away and we take too long to increase our fees.
We do give too much away because we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. We already thinking for them. They already know they want what you have to offer. And I know I want to take advantage of some of the things you have to offer. And we're going to dive deeper into that. So do you own a business, run a business, have a workshop or something we can get to know you a little bit better on?
Absolutely. The best place you can find me is on LinkedIn, where twice a month I host a LinkedIn audio room.
A LinkedIn audio?
LinkedIn audio, and this is where you can come in, we get to know each other, you have conversations on LinkedIn.
Beautiful, beautiful. In the little time that we've been working together and talking and exchanging information, I have taken your tips and I have ran with them and back and forth. And then I realized, oh my goodness, she is normally not available, y'all, to the phone call or to the this or that. She's available by appointment. But I found myself picking up that call and calling her and digging deeper. Then I said, oh, we're going down a rabbit hole. Come back. We'll get back there soon. So LinkedIn, you do a LinkedIn call where people can call in. So we're going to make sure we put that in the details under the post. What's your backstory? How did you start doing what you're doing?
Well, my backstory is this. I've been in the corporate world, right? So I've been there, done that, ladies. I'm a mom. I have 2 sons.
Mhm.
I was married. I wore all the hats, right?
Yes,
I've been on this entrepreneur journey for over 10 years.
yes.
I worked with all the coaches, I've had all the mentors. And the one thing that I have learned along my way is that we have to put ourselves first.
Oxygen on you first.
We hear it all the time. We just got to start taking action. So the one thing that I found out as I worked with women is that after they worked with me, as we dealt with some of the money drama from childhood, which is my area of expertise, is they began to make more money. So after they worked with me, they worked with more money. So then the next step was, okay, now that they're making more money, where can they go? Well, the next thing is we go to LinkedIn. Because LinkedIn is, and this is where I found women were overwhelmed, didn't know how to get started. It can be a little bit overwhelming. As of this recording, there is 1 billion people on LinkedIn.
1 billion.
Billion with a B.
Mm-hmm.
1 billion. So, and also there's a lot of experts. There's a lot in LinkedIn is constantly changing things.
Wow, yes. Yes.
So we have to stay up to date, right? So to me, LinkedIn is a gold mine for market research.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gold mine to have conversations and hear what people's pains are. Mm-hmm. It's a great place to, I'm thinking of doing this and getting feedback right away because people are there having those conversations. So LinkedIn is where you get started, you become visible. And we're going to do one tip, right, ladies? Yeah. One of the things that we have to get better at is think of that banner on LinkedIn as that sign that you have. You own a restaurant. What are people going to think about, right? What is that signage that you have in front of your building? Maybe you have a t-shirt store. I don't know. Maybe you have a candle store. What is the signage on the out of your building saying? Well, think of your LinkedIn banner as just that. This is that big. Maybe you paid that $60,000 to have a billboard on the 405 freeway. I happen to live in LA, so maybe you pay that $60,000. What is that billboard saying about you? That's what you want to think about your banner. You want to think about that signage, and you want to be able to optimize that.
All right, that is powerful. You know, visibility is the name of the game, but then clarity, because even working with you the short time we've been working together, I've learned to get as precise and clear as possible. So your LinkedIn banner is like a highway banner you didn't pay $60,000 for. And it looks like you give women the courage to at least get out there, and they can even have a conversation with you bi-weekly to start building up that courage and know what to say and how to say it until they contract your services. Because I know you're teaching us to charge our worth. I hope you charge your worth.
Amen. I do.
Amen. That's right. And I love that you said you're coming out of corporate, we're in corporate America, and you've been on the entrepreneurial journey for over 10 years. Keyword, journey. I'm noticing a lot of women want to start a business, want to do this, want to do that, but just don't get into the foot on the ground kind of, okay, where do I start? And that's where you come in, and that's where coaches like myself come in. We can ABC you through the growth journey so that you can build the confidence to actually do what you do so well. What do people say about you when you're not in the room? How would they describe you?
They describe me as being intuitive and bringing people together under one roof from different backgrounds, yet they have one thing in common, right? There's just good, kind people, and majority of the people that I hang out with, they want to make an impact. They want to make a difference.
Yes. That's probably why our spirits aligned and connected. I tell you, they want to make a difference and they want to make impact. That is so true. So true. So what I'm most impressed about is your activation skills, the fact that you could see my heart, you could see my motivation, and I'm believing that your clients, you see their heart and their motivation or desire as well. So that expertise shines bright, like beam straight through you. Another thing I like about you, Chella, is we are powerful women in our own right. Each professional woman with all she's come from and with all she brings to the table. But the fact that we can respect each other's gifting and have such great conversation and end up on this podcast, that is a powerful skill I already see in you. So if you were to leave clients with a few tips, because I know there's going to be something they'll be able to grab a hold of that we'll be leaving under the episode. But if there's one thing they should do if they want to get visibility and go to the right place to start that journey, what's the one instruction you would give them, especially when it comes to connecting with you?
I would say, you know what, that's it. Find 5 people.
Uh-huh.
Find 5 people that you resonate with, that you can learn from, and follow them on LinkedIn. Look at their posts, right? Look at the posts. What can you learn from their posts?
Mm-hmm, yes.
Mm-hmm. Because when you do that, right, and make a comment, let's say, you saw a post and the person had 3 points, and you really resonated with point number 2. Tell them, I agree with your post. This is what my aha moment, or this is my takeaway, right?
Yes.
Because to me, that is the beginning of building that relationship.
Wow.
It doesn't have to be, a person does not need to be in your industry. Let's say that you are a baker. Maybe you can learn from somebody that does shoes, or maybe somebody that does makeup, right?
Yes.
Maybe we can learn, because how they market their business could give you some ideas on how you can market your business.
Mm-hmm, outstanding. Outstanding. Every time you speak, I learn something. In fact, you basically said that to me early in our meeting and talking, and I acted on it. And because of that, I made 2 great connections, and it felt like we knew each other and we had so much in common that we decided to make a connection. With one, we already have a date on the book. With the other, oh my goodness, the possibilities are endless. So ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure to share with you Chella Diaz, expert in the LinkedIn and communication industry, because acting on your desires is major. And just the fact that Chella has so much skill behind her, you're going to be able to connect with her every other week. Is that correct, on LinkedIn?
Twice a month. I'm in there twice a month.
Twice a month. And we're going to put that link under this episode so that it'll be easy to find you. And ladies and gentlemen, you're also going to get to hear more of Chella, because she and I have made a partnership to do something wonderful in the world, and that's making a difference. She's like a voice of encouragement. She is a cheerleader. She's an encourager. And I definitely would say the word influencer applies, because she has impacted my life. So we're getting ready to wrap this up. We just wanted to introduce you to Chella, just give you a taste of what's coming in the future. But I have something special for you when you stay tuned to see what she and I have already launched. No telling what we're going to do next, but I already have a vision of it, Chella. So last, as we get ready to close out, do you have anything else you want to say?
I will say, ladies and gentlemen, if you're sitting on the fence, go out there and take an action.
Wow. Sitting on the fence, get out there and take an action. All right, everyone. So that was our awesome Chella Diaz, y'all. I took some wonderful notes, and we're going to be posting these notes throughout the month so that you can glean from them. And as Chella comes in, make sure you post and ask your questions. First of all, in review of what she was saying, when you meet a person that aligns with what some of your values, and you make that connection, she says, take a massive action. No overthinking. And then she said, there's never a wrong answer or a wrong thing you can say if you're talking to the right person, and you will know that from finding these things you have in common. Take massive action. Her passion, as she reviewed, is guiding women entrepreneurs to charge their value and to move forward and stop overthinking. She shares that she's available twice a month on LinkedIn, where she has a conversational group going on where they can grow and share, ask questions, and move forward. Meeting Chella twice a month in a group where you can chit chat with her vast array of talent and knowledge. She's already been in the corporate world and now 10 years in the entrepreneurial world. I love that she is a mom. She wears all the hats. So sometimes we have excuses for not starting or launching that dream. And that dream may be, I want to start a business. I don't know where to start or where my audience is. And she made it clear where your audience is. Was that like 5 billion people on LinkedIn? So with LinkedIn being our focus right now with Chella, don't forget, she has an array of other talents. I particularly like the fact that when she works with her clients, particularly women, she helps them through the money drama, childhood thoughts and habits and hangups that keep us from making or charging the type of money we so deserve. So, working with her in that arena, once she helped her clients make more money, now she helps them move to the next level. Women in business, I just love that. So working with the topic of LinkedIn, she made it clear you can go out there and pay 60,000 for a big old highway banner, but why when you get your LinkedIn banner, which is basically the same thing? So thank you for tuning in. This is Mary Hasworth Fernandez, your host of Leadership Legacies and Legends, partnering with the awesome Chella Diaz, an expert in so many arenas, but right now we're focusing in on LinkedIn. Your banner, your communication, your message, does it match who you are and what you bring to the table? See you all soon. God bless.